Good morning, everyone. This is Eric Wiegand. I'm the Vice President here at Eagle Bullion Group. Thanks for tuning in. I'm the one behind the scenes, you could say, that brings you and builds you these reports every day, and I'm glad that you do appreciate them because there is a lot of hard work and dedication that goes into presenting these reports to you 5, 6, and sometimes 7 days a week, so I'm glad that you do appreciate them. My goal with the reports is just to simply bring you a one-stop shop approach and easy-to-read format of everything that's going on in our marketplace today, not only the financials, but also the geopolitical tensions that we're facing today across the globe, as well as here at home. So I'm glad you do appreciate them. I don't only want to talk about the gold and silver markets, folks, which I believe to be the most instrumental markets going forward in this environment, but I also want to cover a lot of the geopolitical tensions that we're facing here today. If you're viewing this video on YouTube, simply log on to www.eaglebullionGroup.com, and on the lower left-hand side of the web page, put in your email address and you too can be receiving these reports every day. I think that you'll find them helpful. If at any time you want to stop receiving the reports, simply click on the unsubscribe link on any one of the reports and you'll be omitted from the list. But thank you. Folks, I wanted to take the report to a different level today and spend a little one-on-one time with you, a little FaceTime, if you will. I wanted to give you a brief synopsis of everything that's going on here in the environment so you have perhaps a better understanding. What I find is that a lot of people just don't have the time to really read through all the information I'm sending, so maybe if I just discuss a few things here from time to time that are of the utmost importance to you that you should be clicking on to read the whole thing and what it really means to you. I want to start with the Federal Reserve's announcement last week with the open-ended QE. Some people are calling it a QE3. Well, I think I would have rathered a QE3 because it would be a one print rather than a continual print every month, which they're going to purchase $40 billion per month of mortgage-backed securities and extend the interest rates now to 2015, the zero interest rates. So this is a big problem that we're facing here today with the dollars that we're holding in our pockets, our investment accounts, and more importantly, our savings, CDs, and money markets. See, the more money that they're printing, it just means that the less valuable the dollars I'm holding are. So we can expect to pay more for the same goods and services tomorrow that we're paying today. So if we think that the gas prices are out of control today, wait till we see what happens in 6 to 12 months down the road. It's not going to be pretty. Yet on the other hand, gold and silver has, for 5,000 years, done exactly what they've been designed to do. That is to protect purchasing power, keep up with the purchasing power, and be a hedge against inflation and geopolitical tensions. So I would encourage you folks to maybe take this weekend and really take an honest look at your portfolio. Open it up. Look at what's working for you, what's not. I believe it's all not working for you because we're looking at a 6 to 8% return on average in a stock market portfolio. With the inflation getting ready to hit, folks, 6 to 8% is just kind of treading water. Whereas I can prove to you that over the past decade alone, that gold and silver have respectively returned approximately 500% return in a portfolio. We can't say that about the Dow Jones or the S&P 500. So I would really encourage you to take a look at it. You see, the reason that we get a lot of respect with our recommendations, guys, is this. We're not stockbrokers. We're not money managers. We don't want your whole portfolio to manage. All we're saying that today, in this environment we're facing, with the fiscal cliff getting closer and closer, with the geopolitical tensions that we're facing today, it just makes sense to have 30 to 40% of that portfolio anchored in physical metal. It just makes sense. And here's how it makes sense. Let me ask you this. Does it matter to you where your money is working for you, as long as it's 100% safe and providing you the return that you're happy with? And that's exactly what's happened over the past, 5,000 years, since 2008, and over this past year. Even with the corrections and pullbacks, if you would have, let me give you an example. If you would have given me $100,000 in 2001 to buy silver at $4 an ounce, you would have accumulated 25,000 ounces of silver for that $100,000. Today, at about $35 an ounce in silver, you'd have about $750,000 in that account. You'd be just about a millionaire. With all of the corrections, pullbacks, consolidations, it doesn't matter. because going forward here in the future with inflation, and I'm talking hyperinflation, much more than we've seen in the 1970s. So this is what we need to prepare ourselves today for, folks. Don't sit on the sidelines and wait to see what happens. Do you realize the systemic risks that we're facing today on the stock market? The counterparty risks that we're facing today on the stock market in all dollar-based assets. So even though you may be used to just investing your money on the Dow and getting your 6 to 8, maybe 10% returns if you're lucky, you've got to just take a different approach today, because that was good for years gone by, but not for years going forward. We're in a different time. And that's why I'm sending you these reports, to keep you up to date every day on the latest breaking news across the globe. So if you're digging into this and reading this, then you'll understand that it only makes sense for you today to start looking into gold and silver as 30 to 40% hedged to protect the other 60%. That's exactly what it's been designed to do for the past 5,000 years, and it's done that for the past 5,000 years. So folks, thanks for tuning in. Let me leave you with this. If you have any questions, any unsettled matters in your mind that you're just not quite sure about, please feel free to call me. I'll give you a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. This is what I'm here for, folks. This is why I'm doing the research and presenting it to you every day, so you have a better understanding, a more clear vision of how to protect yourself, your family, and more importantly, the financial portfolio. Because what I'm finding is that more people that I'm talking to are just so busy making a living for their family and providing a good living for their family, but they're forgetting to protect what they've made so far. And that's really what it is all about. Protect that purchasing power. Do the right thing. Get the risk off the table. Buy gold and silver 1-to-1. No risky financing or anything like that. You don't need to do that. Gold and silver will do for you exactly what it's designed to do for you. And that's to protect your portfolio and hedge you against inflation. So thanks for tuning in. I look forward to speaking with you here again. Have a great day and a great week ahead. Take care.